Hi, Sunfire here, and how would you like recipe for success? Well, I'm energized for success, so today we're going to be cooking up something, and we're going to be talking about the F word. And this is a major energy block, and let's just get that one up. It's the failure word. So this is failure's not the opposite but part of success. Well, that's not the way we usually perceive it, is it? So let's talk about failure. The thing about failure is it's something we've kind of been raised with and squashed with altogether, and it's been like a little seed implanted, and it's been given a lot of negativity. So instead of just being a goalpost or a marker along a way of a journey, so it's talking about a journey or part of success, it's becoming like a fail. It's like close, chop, chop. And that's the way we tend to do it now. Tend to do it when we internalize it, is we can come up against the F word and give up and roll over. And now that really is the definition of failure. Instead of acknowledging our successes or looking at where we've maybe fallen down or a reroute, it's when we just go, I'm just a failure, just quit on ourselves and our dreams and think, I can't get there because a few things have come up or we haven't quite got there as quick as we want. Now, if we did that when we was learning to walk, walk and talk, and all the other things that we did when we were younger, we didn't really think too much about, we weren't too squashed by the failure thing, then, we really wouldn't be doing much at all. But as life goes on, what we tend to do is internalise the failure word and make it bigger and more powerful than it really needs to be. And it could be other people. So sometimes when we've done that, we've internalised it, and kind of our self-esteem goes in, and then it attracts people around who help reinforce that, because it gives them a sense of power. So we might be feeling kind of bad about ourselves, and then we may attract people in who sense that energy, and they want to continue telling you about feeling. And you could end up being held in place. It's kind of like an energy you've got around you, and then people are attracted in. But you know what? And sometimes people deliberately do it to other people to hold them in place, to feel better about themselves. That's horrible. But if you're susceptible to it because you somewhere believe that, because somewhere there's been some negative experiences or narrow definitions, and you haven't actually been given enough positive energy and given enough positive praise and acknowledged all the wonderful things that you do, or the empowerment just to write your own journey of success, to make your own definitions, and somebody on the outside there is kind of slapping you down, well, this is how we can kind of get overwhelmed by failure. But hey, look at this. Look, she says, feeling to get the right direction. It's not that final. Failure is not final. F is part of the journey. Let me show you another inspiring slide. Let's take that off and now add this one. So there's Edison with his light bulb, and he says he had 10,000 ways that failed before he found the way that succeeded. But if he hadn't tried, if he'd just given up at the first hurdle, if he'd said, I want to create light and electricity, getting it through this bulb and everything, and he tried once and he tried twice, he tried 10 times and it didn't work and he just gave up, then yes, you wouldn't have succeeded that. But it was all about the journey and redefining and not giving up. And getting there. But sometimes we can reroute somewhere else. It's appreciating the journey, it's being present, isn't it? So let me just show you another one on that. So success is the journey. Now, if we make everything about the future, or we narrow down the terms, some people, the success is just about having a big bag of money and being out there and being famous and all that kind of, that's a really narrow and populist thing to say. If you don't achieve these things, a big house, a big car, then you are just a failure. You're written off as as unimportant. But that's not the case at all. We need to determine our own terms of success, and if those are success things for us, then let's find ways to go forward for it and not give up. Yes, obstacles come up, they're there to test us, but we need to enjoy the journey and keep redetermining, keep getting up when we fall over. When we learn to walk, we didn't fall over and just lie there in the gutter forever. We might have done, and Mammy might have picked up sometimes, but we learned how to get up, fall down, and then we learned to run, and so on and so forth. We didn't just stop, and we need to keep reapplying this success strategy as we get older and not narrow down. It's about growth and expansion life, and we can keep going with it. And the thing is not to consider ourselves a failure or stop stop learning. So that to me is the definition of success. And we're energized for success. We need to clear, I believe, it's up to you what you believe, this limiting belief of success and failure, and keep rewriting our terms and appreciating all that we do to get there. And under appreciation is a major thing. You know, we do it to ourselves, other people do it to us. Let's not take that on board. Let's not accept that as a way of life. Let's look at everything we achieve on a daily basis. You know, we bring kids into the world, we thrive, we achieve so much, and some of these things are seen as ordinary and everyday, but they're things. And sometimes when people lose those abilities to do those things, there's an appreciation. So let's appreciate. That's a great thing. Appreciation is huge. Let's F to the F word, there is no failure. We determine. Giving up is the only failure. You know what? And if you choose to give up, you can make a success of that, even make it into a plan. On these terms you can. And recipe for success. That is us clearing away these negative definitions, these narrow definitions, instead of squashing it down into ourselves and being our own worst enemy and defining ourselves as success, and not believing that we're enough, that we can't get there, that just falling over at the journey, getting scared, getting the fear, running away. No, we're not going to do that. So to get the energy, we need to keep going and overcome those obstacles and believe in ourselves and celebrate our successes. So that's our grand clearing for today, and I hope you enjoyed that. And let's have the recipe for success. And F to the F word. No failures here.